was it like getting back on that stage today at Comic-Con and addressing all of your fans in Hall H?
It was incredible. Last time we were here was 2019. The show hadn't even dropped. We were literally walking among the fans at the time, giving out In-N-Out burgers, trying to get them to come to our panel. And so to be back and to be in Hall H and is an amazing full circle moment, and you'll never feel more like a rock star in your life. And then you go home, and then my wife says, yeah, great, take out the garbage. But for that moment, it's pretty great.
You announced a new spinoff, Vought Rising. How excited are you for fans to see this show, and what can you tease about it?
I'm super excited for this show. Paul Grelong, who's one of our most brilliant boys writers, is creating it and writing it. And it's like LA Confidential with superheroes. So it's like fedoras and trench coats and salacious, grimy, stuff of celebrities in the 50s. And it's just such a fun world. And, The Boys in many ways is a cops and robbers story. So to go right to the source of film noir is really, really fun. And of course, Jensen and Aya, you couldn't ask for two better leads. So I really love this one.
How does it feel to get to work with Jensen again on his own show in the Boys universe?
It fulfills a pact we made some 20 years ago where I will keep him gainfully employed as long as I can. And look, we're brothers, and I love working with him, and so any opportunity that I can have to work with Jensen, I'll take it.
The audience for The Boys has grown season over season. What do you think it is about the show that not only keeps fans coming back, but keeps on bringing in new fans of The Boys?
I mean, beyond all the shocking stuff and all the controversial stuff, I think it's the characters. I think, TV is the character business, and ultimately people start to love those characters, whether it's Annie and Huey or any of the whack jobs in the Seven. People connect and enjoy watching them, and at the end of the day, that's what we have to focus on.
Huey really went through the ringer this season. It seemed like he could just not catch a break. Why was this the right storyline for him this season, though? We really wanted to tell a story about holding on to his humanity and his morals no matter how much happens to him, which a lot happens to him. But, that was by design, and the fact that he was able to hold on to who he was in a lot of ways makes him the most heroic character. And, we're at the end of season 4. There's another season to go, so it's like he had to hit this low point to really come back triumphantly next season, which he will. As we head into season 5, I know you probably can't give too much away, but what can you tease and say about the final season?
We really blow the doors off it. It's so fun to be able to end a show on your own terms and to have it reach the highest possible level of conflict and drama. And like Homelander, like what happened in the final moments of season 4, it's a whole new world, and our guys have a big job ahead of them, and so it's going to be really epic.
Sometimes in real life, it feels like we're living in an episode of The Boys. What's your take on the way this show somehow seems to predict the future and what's really going to happen?
I mean, look, we're just a superhero show, and we're not really predicting anything. It's just more like we're writing about the mood and the tone of the world, and or at least our perspective and observation of it. And so sort of inevitably there's some lineups with what's really happening because we're trying to reflect the world back. But I don't want to be connected with anything in the real world. I'm happy making my superhero show with penises, and that's just where I want to stay.